or it's got to go this way. Was it Showtime? Is that Beetlejuice? Yeah, I guess it is Beetlejuice. I was thinking The Mask.
I think they both do it, but I think originally it was Beetlejuice. We'd have to ask Josh Lopez. He would know.
Well, he's not on, so I guess we can't ask him.
Oh. He's on vacation.
I know. Hi, Melanie. Hi, Anna, which I think is...
Don't say. You can't say. You can't say. Hi.
Ashley, Dana. Can I tell you how many times I've hit my knee today on either the steering column or the table from yesterday? And
Tanya's old. She randomly falls down places and bruised herself.
Oh, yeah. I talked about it in Nerd World News. They said, hopefully I'll heal quickly. But I tell you, it's ouch. That was my knee that just cracked. I'm getting old. Hold on. Yes, the TARDIS. We're kind of in the corner.
We're hiding because my house is trash.
Yeah, we've kind of put it right in the corner.
Oh, the nice part of my house, even though it's really not the nicest part of my house.
I did pick up the table a lot today, and so did Jess. We did pick up to a certain extent.
We would literally have to pick up and move to go to a nice part of my house. It's bigger on the inside.
There's spiders down there.
Yes, there are spiders down there. In there. It's my basement. It is my basement door.
It was a great idea that I had to put that on there.
It was. The cats have scratched the bottom, and it's really annoyed me because I keep closing the door because I don't want the cats to go in. Sorry, I don't want the bunny to go. We have nobody's met Thumper yet, but we have a free roaming bunny. He's
free range.
He's free range. He runs around the house. He does whatever he wants. On top of the cats and the cows and the chickens, we have a bunny too. Mm-hmm. He is 7 years old, and he is an albino dwarf lion head. So he's white with beady red eyes.
Mm-hmm. Dana, I'm doing pretty good other than my knee. I'm on vacation this week. So
Anne is not on vacation.
Anne is not on vacation. So I came over to help Anne with some sanity today.
Oh boy, was she really a big help.
Mm-hmm. So, but no. So
we went to the comic shop on my lunch hour.
Yes, and we surprised Mike at First Print. He goes, "Wait a second, you guys are early." So
we were very early.
Yeah, I'm like, schedule change.
And he gave us something to give away in 2 weeks.
Yes.
And we're very excited. So I talk a lot about this comic. This comic is a couple years old. We gave away the graphic novel of it at Melanie's place 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And he gave me all four of the original books, so that we can give these away as well. So this is the whole complete series.
So we're giving
5 weeks. Sorry,
so we're giving the series away.
Yep, we're going to give the whole series away
to Shadow one lucky Doctor winner in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks. So this is the entire story of how the Tuskegee Institute was funded by the doctor. Was the first African American doctor, and he was Al Capone's.
So I have 2 weeks to read that.
Yes, it's a really good read. Like it's really good. So Peter Calloway is the great grandson of the gentleman who started the Tuskegee Institute, the first African American medical school, and he funded all of that by starting, by being a doctor to people who would actually take him were the mobsters. So 2 weeks, we're going to give this away. So be here, and you go automatically in the raffle just for saying hi.
Yes, you have to make sure you say hi so we know who's here.
Yes, on the main feed. So I know some of you guys.
It can't be through Twitch. It can't be through the Simi page or whatever. If it is through Twitch or whatever, you have to say hi so we can see it.
Yeah.
Because we can't see. Truly, we know that there's 5 people on the main feed watching us.
Yep. We don't know who's watching it after. And it's during the main broadcast, not the West Coast feed.
Yes, not the West Coast feed. However, those that are on the West Coast feed right now, that'll be watching today on the West Coast feed, you have to be on the East Coast time for us. So if you happen to be at work or whatever, put us on silent.
Yes, and just
mute us and just say hi.
Yeah, and we're going to do it at 7:30, 2 weeks from tonight.
Just so we know, just say hi so we have it. And if you are on the East Coast feed, say in like Georgia, make sure you say hi.
And Michael Koski, this does not count for you. You cannot win.
because he got the one last time.
I think so.
Did
Maybe?
we? No.
I don't know.
Did we send that to him, or did we send him something else?
I don't know.
We sent him something. Oh, we sent him the Grimm's Fairy Tales.
Oh, yeah.
And Melanie was upset because she wanted it.
We have more this week. So we went and picked up comics. We have a couple we're going to go through. So we have.
Nope, Ashley got it.
Nope.
What did we send Michael?
Hmm.
I can't remember.
So we had some Grimm Fairy Tales. This is the new cover. Hunter of the Dark.
Was this week's or last week's?
This was this week's. Then this is Myths and Legends, The Black Knight, Fates of the Legends. Because, we love these. And then Robin Hood,
Van
The
Helsing.
Crawling
That's
Chaos.
right. I'm sorry. We'll have to get you another Van Helsing.
Oh, yeah, we should have remembered that today. But, Star Trek, Strange New World.
Kirk looks weird.
Yeah, they're just saying that.
I thought it was Captain Pike for a little while, for a minute, just because he's so gray. But no, it's Kirk.
This is one of the what ifs, the Infinity Gauntlet for the Disney 100 years. So if we look at this, it's Pete is Thanos. So Pete from DuckTales, all the Disney cartoons of the 90s is the holding the gauntlet.
Yes, Lady Robin Hood, and it's Robyn Hood. It looks interesting. The Crawling Chaos.
So it's one of Zenescopes, which again are one of my favorites because they are definitely different. They're not the X-Men. They're not the Ninja Turtles.
Ooh, she's falling out of her top on the inside.
Yeah, it's more of adult, but fun, interesting stories that tap into a lot of the fairy tales with those type of characters. Tanya's reading them. Okay, so I have Rogue and Gambit #2.
I need to get #1.
X-Men Unforgiven #1. I might have to read that one tonight. So this is for all of our friends. This is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. This was a 5-book story. This is book 4. I'm having a hard time showing this one, but I will. Planet of the Apes #1.
Why are you having a hard time showing it?
I'm just not a fan of Planet of the Apes.
I haven't seen the movie, but I'm sure everyone else has.
And then Saturday Morning Adventures. This is Dungeons and Dragons. This is cover B. You couldn't have Ninja Turtles. Why? People can't live in the subway?
Oh, maybe we had Hero Turtles.
Oh.
I wonder what cover A looks like.
I don't know. He's supposed to get me cover
A.
A.
Cover A. There it is. Oh. And then they have the retailer incentive cover that has all the characters, including the Dungeon Master. That's the one you want.
Oh, I want cover C. So I should tell him when I go back. I need A and C.
Yeah. Well, because you have to get them all.
Yeah, and then we also got some cool boxes this week. We got Secret Wars. Which is this one. And what was the other one we got? Oh, Marvel Voices.
So they have Bobby, Diana, Presto, Uni, Sheila, Hank, and Eric. Hank, he is a ranger.
I'm not gonna laugh. I'm not gonna laugh. The movie and the cartoons, everything were hero turtles. Wow. We had a pet turtle growing up. His name was Michelangelo. And then we had a Raphael. And then we had to get rid of both of them because we all got salmonella from him.
My son's middle name is Raphael.
Yeah.
And that was going to be initially his first name. But we didn't really want a Ninja Turtle in the house.
Why? Iconic kid.
Do you really want her driving the vibe?
No, you didn't know what I wrote.
Oh. No parking, no kidding.
No, I wrote this when I was trying to put comic chicken. Okay, well, since we're talking, we also grabbed
We got some boxes off the back porch. Well, Anne got boxes off the back porch as I was playing with the game.
of the I don't know what Wade bought boxes because I never know until I open them boxes. So we're gonna go with oh god, what's happening?
This was Boardmaster.
Yeah, I don't want to show our address. Boardmaster. You figure it out because I don't understand.
It's
this.
a Kickstarter. That's right.
Of course, it's a Kickstarter.
So it contains a rule book, 81 tokens, 224 bits of board, 1 frame, 3 containers, and 50 games. This looks kind of like Risk.
I was
I
thinking
don't know.
that, but is Susan on? Susan, I'm so close to almost finishing your book.
I finished it.
I hate you. I'm so close.
You love me.
I do.
I'm opening it just to see what is in here.
And then my mother-in-law opened, saw that I was reading. It was here on the table, and she's like, "Can I borrow this when you're done?"
It was good.
So, and then I'm gonna open up
afraid.
this one. This one is
I'm afraid.
the 10th anniversary edition of MD Cooper's Out System.
I don't know how to open this.
The Path and In the Darkness. A Path in the Darkness.
Of course, now that I'm getting it out of the box, I'm not going to be able to.
And Build No Victoria.
Yep. I opened it upside down.
I don't know what you're doing. I'm still over here just opening boxes. No, the tissue paper in here. Are these signed? Oh, they're signed books. I love when they signed them.
Here's the
Is that the rule book?
50 worldwide games to play. So let's see.
I'm just going to say this. I love my husband dearly. But for a man who has no time, he buys a lot of stuff that we're never going to get to read
Okay.
or play or do.
So, Melanie, from England, there's a game called Captain's Mistress, one called Crisscross Solitaire, one 9 Holes, and one Philosopher's Football.
Those seem really complicated.
Yeah. Ireland, there's one called Brandub. It's Brandubh. It's a battle game. So, Captain's Mistress. Here. It's commonly known today as Connect 4. Yeah. I'm going
Let's
to.
just put this away and
I
forget
have
we
to.
ever saw this.
I have to, but I opened it upside down, so I have to put everything back in these things.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'm going to open up this.
Okay.
I'm going to open up this other one because it's expansion packs to go with what's on the bottom.
Oh, so you knew what Captain's Mistress was, Melanie?
So I guess since he may have already backed all the comics on Kickstarter, we're now backing board games.
You know what? He could start backing dice.
He could start backing a Comic-Con. I mean,
Are you right? Can
can
Leanback Farm actually sponsor a Comic-Con?
I don't know. I might, because we are looking for who wants to buy an ad in the first FC3 comic book.
She goes, we call it Connect 4.
Yeah.
I'm like, there was actually a Connect 4 board or whatever. It wasn't this thing, so.
Okay, so this is a game. Cool cars with guns, multiple paths to victory.
Of course.
Cinematic experience, fast cars and destruction.
Also, Fast and the Furious.
Literally thousands of combinations to play with car driving feel, enchanted and simple mechanics.
Can I tell you?
Death Roads. And then we got some expansion packs.
Of course. Can I tell you the organizational set in my brain is happy as a clam right now?
I was thinking, ooh, she got to organize something.
Yeah.
She's going to go home and sleep well. Oh, we went to At Home yesterday, and we left.
And I didn't buy anything.
We left without her buying a thing, which is really hard because normally she just wants to buy everything.
I did go swirly, twisty down the basket aisle.
She likes anything that she can organize.
I had a couple things in my hand going, I don't really know what I could use it for, but I could use it.
and I talked her out of it.
Yeah, well.
And
then we had a really, really horrible experience at Dairy Queen.
A horrible experience at Dairy Queen. Do not recommend. 0 stars.
Especially at 7 o'clock at night.
0 stars. And got no food.
You got
I got cheese curds.
Cheese curds. Which in the grand scheme of things, it's probably the best one out of them all.
Why can I not get this in the darn box?
Because once you take something out of the box, you can never put it back in again.
Because it's got these little bumper tabs on them. And the bumper tabs don't want to work.
Bumper tabs. Ooh, tell us more. What about the well, we were at the at-home store, and Anne's like, okay, before we go to Big Lots, she needs to get food.
We need to feed Tanya.
Yes, because my sugar level was dropping. I was at like a 90 something or whatever. So I needed some dinner. And the fastest, and Deanna had already eaten dinner. So the fastest was Dairy Queen, because Deanna's like, I want dessert. We're like, okay, Dairy Queen it is.
Ice cream.
I know, that's what we really should have had for dinner. But no, alas, I couldn't have it. So Anne orders at 7 o'clock.
First bad thing, I paid in cash.
Oh, is that why they couldn't refund you?
Yeah, because I paid in cash and I didn't have a receipt because they failed to give me one.
And they didn't what happened is 7:15 rolls around, still no food. 7:20 rolls around, no food. And I saw that the table that people had been waiting for ice cream or something before in front of us had just gotten their stuff. I'm like, okay, so our stuff must be coming.
Yeah.
No, still wasn't coming out. So finally at 7:25 or so, I'm like, okay, I'm going up to the counter to see what's going on. They lost the ticket. They lost the dinner ticket. So they had no idea where it went. And Anne's chicken tenders and french fries were sitting up on the window underneath one of those lights, because I did see that thing there. So they had to make my cheeseburger. They
Tile.
got it. They had to make fresh cheese curds for us. They bring everything out about 7:30 or so.
No, it was like 7:40.
No, it was 7:30 because it's 7:35 they came back with your barbecue.
The barbecue sauce.
With the barbecue sauce. And then with the barbecue sauce, and Anne and I each take a french fry, because she's like, I know you're going to eat french fries. My cheeseburger was hot, but her french fries were completely cold. So she's like, I'm sorry to tell you, but these are cold. Well, they take them back at 7:35. 7:40, we still haven't gotten anything. Like 5 minutes later, you get up to go to the bathroom at like 7:45 going, okay, let's see where my dinner is. They hadn't started it.
Yeah, she was
to
like,
reheat it.
She was like, oh.
That's how she was.
So I said, okay, well, it's been like almost an hour. Can I either get my food or get refunded? And she goes, we don't do refunds. I'm like, but I didn't get anything. And she's like, well, do you have your receipt? I said, you didn't give me the receipt. I paid in cash. So I went to the bathroom and I left.
And then there was somebody else that's like, you need to call corporate. You need to call corporate. I don't know if I can get this back into the... Shut up, Anne. Yeah, so Anne
you might have to pull out this tab.
No, I'm thinking I can't put it in with the
bubbly wrap
anymore.
So at that point, I was just over it, and I'd had a crappy day, so
yeah.
I was like, I'm just gonna count this as it's because you put it this wrong way. Flip it. It's got to go the other way. I'm telling you, it's got to go this way. Hey, look, my child is.
Hey, look, it still didn't work.
the jukebox. Told you I need to pull this tab. I did it. Yeah. I didn't do it. Why will you not go in
Hold
the
on.
hole?
Push it back.
This is making this way, way easier to not want to play this game ever again. Oh, it's in.
It was the handle.
Oh.
It was the one in Henrietta.
But it's okay. You know, in the scheme of things, Tanya and I had chicken fingers and french fries from lunch from Bill Gray's. And
Yes, and they
life
were
was better.
much better. Don't give me that look, Jessica.
My child just gave me a really weird look. And we can talk to Dairy Queen. Uh-oh. Melanie, stop putting your followers behind you.
That's funny.
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to this. To the person at Uncle Danny's on East Ridge Road, I did not get your name. Hi. I took my dad to brunch on Sunday, and inside the restaurant was
I thought when you said Uncle Danny's, I thought you meant Wegmans. You went to Uncle Danny's. I didn't realize that it was
Liz Pritchard was eating with, I think it was her father and a friend.
Mhm.
And so I said hi. And then as I was leaving, somebody stopped me in the parking lot and was like, "Oh, is Tanya with you?" I'm like, "No, she doesn't live with me all the time."
No.
And then my
I
dad,
spent all day with you today.
no. And then my dad was like,
Does
"Does this happen all the time?"
And she said no.
I was like, "No."
She said no. I'm like, really? This what? No, but
I really want to bring my dad to the convention because I believe he would just pass out because he doesn't really think that we do anything that big. He thinks that it's
hard
like
to believe that our like my parents have worked and volunteered the convention, so they know, but it was like year 2 and year 3 type thing, and they
could they even picture 4,000 people in
No.
the whole weekend? Like
No.
I told my dad, he's like, "No, it's like a little party of like 50 people." I'm like, that's maybe one room.
that used to 50 was our volunteers or so, like year 2. We actually had almost 50 volunteers one of the years.
But we need more volunteers. Come
They're
volunteer.
dwindling.
A used bookstore? It's like a library, except you can bring them home and keep them forever. Okay, where's the used bookstore? Because we're gonna come there. I need books. I need to fill a whole library at the new house.
Well, Randy says he can get books for you, and I'll have books for you.
Can we fill up that whole closet area?
Probably not, but we could put some board games and stuff in there that I have him from work.
Oh, we could do that.
You know,
Okay.
Jess is like,
North Carolina. We
Road
can make
trip.
road trip.
We're gonna stop in Virginia to pick up Papa John.
we have to.
We
stop
are
in-
not stopping in Virginia to get you another horse.
No, because I'm not taking that road trip to yeah, no, not to be riding with a horse. I don't think we could trailer it because then we'd have to take Chris and Mark again. And
No, we'll just bring Chris and Dan. I couldn't even get that
who
out straight
can
faced.
you'd have to drive through everything so you didn't have to back the trailer up.
Exactly.
You need some author recommendations. I'll have your library filled within hours. Sure, it comes.
I went to the Goodwill and I was like, "There's no way I'm paying $8 for a Stephen
No.
King book that was originally $9." I was like, "That's just it was crazy to me."
Yeah, only going forward because yeah. So yeah, I have some books and things like that. But
I can go reverse now, Mel, in my car because it has a camera.
It was funny to watch chicken through it.
Oh yeah, we got watching the chicken cam. That's what it's called. I didn't put him away. You can go put him away. You can go put him away.
She's like, mhm.
Goodwill is a joke. So I put my car in reverse and somebody else was backing up our driveway and the chickens were just like back and forth. Like they didn't know where to go or what to do.
I was watching them from my windshield.
And then you see the rooster. Our rooster's name is Sawyer. And he is like, he's like runs in the opposite
Gay
direction.
Rooster doesn't know what to do.
He's so dumb. Have you seen Thumper? Can you look for him?
He was behind the chairs earlier, and then
Oh.
he came out
Yeah.
that
I
way.
fed him a piece of lettuce again to try to get him to come out. He likes romaine lettuce.
That's good for him.
He didn't drink any water, so I thought it would be good for him.
So we're still waiting for a contract,
Oh, I know.
and we're looking for
Comic artists still.
Comic artists.
We worked on a couple. We're just waiting for a couple of better things.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So if anyone has any comic artist agent numbers, send them my way.
Tanya at
Emails.
fc3roc.org.
Send me the email information, because any way I can get access to comic artists, that would be great.
Authors too.
Yes.
We would love some more sci-fi authors.
I do have one from
Hi, Ravioli.
an author that's out of Toronto that I have to contact.
We used to have a used bookstore in Spencerport, which
Called
is
the Book Center. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
It was amazing. Like you could bring in your books and they would give you,
Credit or
you know,
cash.
or cash.
You
I
get
always
more
took
credit.
credit
Me
because I always
too.
got more books. And oh my God, so much fun. I love that place.
Now
Now it's a pet salon, but it's okay. I go to Liftbridge Books in Brockport a lot. I love Liftbridge Books. They will be at FC3 again this year. The owners, Sarah and her husband, I'm going to forget his name. I think it's Sean. Could be Tim though. Amazing people. Absolutely amazing. They have authors in like almost every couple of weeks signing their books in their front window. It is a quintessential bookstore. Like it is exactly what you thought of in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. 2 floors, lots and lots of great books. Oh my God. It's right in the village. It's beautiful.
Melanie
you want to
said
eat
that
a bunny?
She sent me an author. I haven't seen anything.
Did you email her?
No.
Oh, really don't think laundry's getting done tonight.
Let's see. Did Melanie email me? If she did, I didn't see it.
Oh, the only new things I have in my email
I don't have that,
are
Melanie.
at home telling me, "Hey, I earned more money off."
So she sent her to the vendor form. Okay, got it.
Okay, you're walking. Oh, good, you're here.
Anything else?
I don't know.
Boomer's attacking Chewy over there.
I don't know what they're doing.
Be looking for the application to be a volunteer. Looking for the application to.
You're not a volunteer child. You're a voluntold.
You're a minion. Look for the application to host a panel.
I'm hosting a panel.
You are?
I am.
How to throw a geeky party?
No. Ooh, what'd you do? My panel is how music impacts cinematography in mostly Star Wars.
We did kind of like a podcast on that at one time that
I mean, like nothing
Because
Indiana
without-
Jones and nothing Star Wars would be the same
without John Williams.
John Williams.
Right. And truly, it's like I've seen the things where they've taken like Footloose and switches it to Uptown Funk. I like doing all the dancing throughout the years to it's just that it can still.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, if you watch Star Wars without the music, you're like,
The Mandalorian without the music would be just awful.
I know I gotta go watch the Baby Yoda show first.
Susan wants to do a panel. No, twist my arm. Okay.
Actually, yeah. The 80s aerobics to Taylor Swift. As long as it's Jamie Lee Curtis and John Travolta doing the aerobics.
Oh my God. Oh God. Did you see on what was it? The American Music Awards? Maybe it might have been. I'm not sure.
Or was it the Country Music Awards?
Nope. It was Kelly Clarkson did like this tribute to all the genres. Oh my god, amazing.
Oh, I didn't see it.
She even did a bit of Taylor Swift. She had Kendrick Lamar in there. So
Oh.
good. I'll have to send it to you.
Have you seen the thing with Kelly Clarkson and Anne Hathaway doing the Name That Tune
No.
with the first couple beats of something? Anne Hathaway kicked her ass, including with Kelly's song Since You've Been Gone. She got it on the first beat and then whatever, and Kelly just went to the ground. So YouTube that, the Kelly Clarkson, Anne Hathaway Name That Tune type thing. It's
How do I find the
hysterical.
ones I've saved?
In TikTok?
Yeah.
Here.
In TikTok.
Kelly Clarkson, it was like pop and country, right?
I don't know. Let's see. She was so good. That's Kelly Clarkson.
Send that to me.
Hold on, I gotta find it now.
Wasn't she the first Idol winner?
Yes. And then it goes on to like
We don't own the rights to this music.
she really does like every genre. Look at the dancers.
Woohoo! You're gonna get flagged 7-second rule. That's why I said
We don't own the rights. I'll just send this to Melanie too.
Saying we don't own the rights does not work. How much did you actually play?
Continuously less than 5 seconds because I kept skipping.
Okay. So she's like, that doesn't work either. Yeah, well, so okay, I guess we're gonna get flagged. Actually, one of our podcasts got flagged for us saying jokers to fools to the left of us, jokers to the right. Here we are stuck in the middle with you.
Yeah, we got flagged for saying it. We weren't even
No,
singing it.
we were kind of singing it, but it wasn't necessarily to their music. It was three of us singing it because Chris was stuck in between me and somebody else, and he's like,
Was it Billy?
no, Billy was over at the other thing. But we
We
all of a
actually
sudden,
went to a studio.
yeah, we were at the studio, and so and it's like, here we are stuck in the middle with you, and that podcast got flagged for copyright infringement.
That's
We're like,
okay.
are you kidding me? We were putting our own spin on it.
We have
And
podcast?
not anymore. We haven't podcasted in a while.
We should bring it back. Girls rule.
Girls rule, boys drool.
I mean,
Yeah, well, okay.
we have a really good board though.
Yes.
They're all good peoples.
Melanie's like, I got flagged for a show violation for a show she'd never heard of and didn't mention.
Hey, look, bubble wrap.
Oh, she also got flagged for a book club title. It was something about something with the word death in it, I think.
You smell like cow. Oh my god.
Okay, on that note, we're gonna say goodbye. So
Bye. Have a
Bye.
good week.
we'll talk to you guys in 2 weeks.
Oh.
Catch us on Nerd World News on Monday. Bye.
Bye.